Nick C. Until 2011 or so, Scientology used to put up an elaborate Christmas display called L. Ron Hubbard's Winter Wonderland, if memory serves, on Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles. A lot of nighttime work went into this, and if critics are to be believed, occupational safety was a big issue, and a lot of work on the site was done by Sea Org members who were on the RPF. Are there any personal or perhaps secondhand anecdotes you can share about this, including the reasons for the eventual discontinuation of this tradition? Hey Nick, yeah, I actually do have some personal experience from this when I was on the RPF. Now, I looked this up, and according to what the church is putting out, the Winter Wonderland did not stop in 2011. It's been something ongoing ever since 1983. Maybe they skipped some years, that's entirely possible, but as of now, they are promoting that they're doing Winter Wonderland this year. So that's still up and out there, and yeah, the RPF are definitely the workforce that was used in order to set it up and break it down. And we went out there many cold nights because we were out there late at night, early in the morning, and we were, OSHA standards to address that particular issue were kind of optional on the RPF. It's not that we were not aware of them, and it's not that we weren't told to follow them, but in the haste and flurry and hurry of getting all of the work done that we were doing, and the intense, production demand to go, taka, let's go. You could never stand and be idle. You could never be cautious and reserved and thinking about what job, how should we get this job done. It was dive in and just do it. Always. So in that kind of hectic, frantic work environment, OSHA standards, are sort of, yeah, I guess, if I have time for them and if I think of them. So you have guys up there, nailing things, and they're standing up on a roof and balanced precariously on a ladder, or somebody's holding them up, or all kinds of goofy stuff that goes on the RPF in order to get the work done in a timely fashion. And, safety considerations are always secondary to getting the product, right? I think one time, this is probably embodied not on a Winter Wonderland thing, but just to kind of get the attitude of the RPF across. Very early on, like in the first week or two that I was there, we were carrying Egyptian style, meaning we were lugging this thing up stairs, right? There were about 5 or 6 of us carrying an extremely heavy, fully built piece of furniture, I believe it was. And it was a very intricate piece of furniture. It was very nicely put together. It had been painted and lacquered, and it was nice, right? And it was also really heavy. And we were carrying this thing from the second floor mill down to the ground floor for transport. And it had not been packaged up yet or put in plastic and cardboard. That was being done down at the ground level. So we're carrying this thing down there, and I'm banging against the wall, and this thing is, and my hand is between the piece of furniture and the concrete wall as we're navigating the stairs, going around from one stairwell down to another. And my hand's in the way, and it's about to be crushed. And this guy says, "Better your hand than this piece of furniture," right? And I was like a little horrified by that statement, and I did not agree with it, but I was, having to carry this thing, or being part of the team carrying it. And it was, made pretty clear by that and the other looks that I got from the other guys that if I screwed this up and, damaged this piece of furniture in any way, this tiniest little ding, and it would have been my ass. So that's the attitude about, things in the RPF, is you're the expendable one, not the piece of furniture or whatever it is that you've made or whatever work you're doing. So that very much carried over into Winter Wonderland. This joyous, happy Christmas setup that the church does in order to draw people in and convince people that Scientology is A-OK and is in there with the community, always part of, a productive and friendly part of the community, right? Which is just total nonsense because they can't even be friendly and nice with themselves and with their own people, much less with the community at large. It's all just a big show. So that's what I can say about Winter Wonderland.